Hi, my name is Paul Lazo.
I'm Brad Cryan. In the 1920s, my great-grandfather ran a speakeasy out of his parents' basement without them ever knowing.
This inspired us to write our own musical called Speak, about Jacob and Amelia Brzezinski.
Two twins who do just that.
It's about finding your voice and learning to speak your mind.
We could not have done this without the hard work and the incredible talent of Wan Ying Chan, our composer, and Lizanne Hubbard of Clap. And Lizanne Hubbard, Trapney, our lyricist.
We hope you sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Thanks. Thank you.
Speak. Screenplay by Brad Cryan and Paul Lazo. Lyrics by Lizanne Trapney and music by Wan Ying Chan. Exterior Brzezinski House night. A dozen 1920s-era automobiles line the street in front of a small home. The faint sound of hot jazz emanates from nearby. Interior Brzezinski House. Amelia Brzezinski, 18, a doe-eyed dame with attitude, creaks a bedroom door open and peeks into the room. Her parents are fast asleep. She turns away and creeps down the stairs. The music grows louder as she reaches the kitchen. Amelia dances towards the door from which the music emerges. She grabs a wilting flower from a vase and sticks it behind her ear. She opens the door. Amelia descends the stairs to the basement, which has been converted into a small but lively speakeasy. 20 or so patrons foxtrot their knees off. Jacob Brzezinski, Amelia's lanky twin brother, mans the bar, which is really just two backwards-facing bookshelves. Socks is the alpha among the group of zoot-suited guys at the bottom of the stairs.
Where did you run off to? Been missing those gams of yours.
Had a lunch date with President Harding.
Feisty. Wait till Rex Rinaldi gets a good look at this one.
Amelia pushes past the men and heads towards the bar.
Ma and Pop are sleeping like little angels. Things back here good?
Too good. We'll be out of liquor before Rinaldi gets here.
How are we gonna get out of this one?
Bob, 30s, a sulking patron, looks up.
Sounds like me and my ex-wife.
Amelia hops to the other side of the shelves and clamps a few half-filled bottles of gin in her armpit, leaving just one.
Don't touch that. It's for Rex. I'll be back with these.
She walks into the downstairs bathroom, twists the cap off one of the bottles, and holds it under the faucet. Interior of the jab joint. The crowd around the bar grows.
Where's my gin and tonic?
Hold your horses.
Amelia steps behind the bar and deposits the full bottles on the shelf.
Let's hope they don't taste the difference.
Oh, look at them. They won't.
Jacob grabs one of the bottles and fixes another drink.
Still no sign of Rex, huh?
You know what he looks like? Maybe he's here already.
Jacob hands Amelia a bottle and a glass.
I'll scope it out, see if I can give him the old Brzezinski welcome. You okay back here?
Jacob walks off before she can respond. Without noticing, he brushes past the tip jar, which falls onto the floor and shatters. An annoyed Amelia kneels and picks the cash off the ground. She stands to see a handsome patron, 29, a head above her, lean over the bar.
Can I tell you something? You're the biggest knockout in this room.
Well, if I had had a couple of drinks in me, I might have said the same thing to you.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that I'm the biggest knockout in this room.
Bourbon. Neat?
Amelia examines the shelves.
We don't have bourbon back here. Whiskey?
The handsome patron shrugs. Amelia fixes the drink and hands it to him.
Amelia Brzezinski.
Rex Rinaldi.
Amelia fumbles with the bottle of whiskey. She collects herself and places it on the shelf. Rex takes a swig.
It's thin.
Rex gets up and walks towards the exit.
Wait, Mr. Rinaldi!
Jacob perks his ears up. He pushes towards Rex, who's about to leave. Amelia races across the room and takes a spot among the band.
Let's kick it up a notch, shall we?
A hush falls over the crowd. Jacob and Rex both stop in their tracks and look back at her.
Bottoms up or belly up, get swinging or get going. Your cup is barely filled halfway, while mine is overflowing. Your cares are thrown right to the wind, it's trumpets that are blowing.
Your thirst might be thinned up, babe, but mine is always growing.
Sizzling like a snare.
Wind is roaring like a bell.
The beat, it pounds something subliminal.
Sings into your soul, sings into your soul.
The house fair is so so sweet it's criminal.
Keep the jazz hot and the spirits cold.
Out there it's the blind leading the blind, but I won't do what I'm told. I speak my mind.
Who is this dame anyway?
It's my sister.
The lurid and lawless are tops. Tap a tune that won't tire. The proper and pious are flops. Fill your cups with desire.
Be ducky and dapper like you wanna be.
Spark up like a live wire.
Arouse us
And douse us.
before we catch on fire. So soften our roads, you can break down our doors.
Go try and tame, but we are flying free.
It's crouch suppress, beat down and explode. You can tear up this place, but so can we.
With our white hot feet and our liquid gold.
We're setting the mood for all of mankind by ignoring what we are told. I speak my mind.
Speak my mind. One little man may make the rules. Hundreds circumnavigate them. We need an empire of fools. We Alexander the Great 'em.
And while you boring saps just go with the crowd, I'm here living my life out loud.
Speak, speak, live unconfined.
Speak your mind.
Speak your mind.
The crowd cheers for a quick moment before resuming their conversations. Amelia pulls Jacob aside.
A patron like Rex? This could change everything.
She looks up at Rex to see him already staring right at her. He gestures for Amelia to come over. She obliges.
Your next drink is on the house.
Interior, the Jack joint. All the patrons have left. Amelia mops the floor. Jacob sits on a bar stool counting a wad of cash. He has a giant grin on his face.
Good night.
If we keep this up, we can buy the entire Ford company.
Amelia pushes Jacob's stool with a mop. He nearly falls over.
Watch it,
Someone needs to keep your ego in check.
says Bessie Smith.
They loved me.
Yeah, they liked you. They loved the booze.
Interior, Amelia's bedroom dead. Olga Brzezinski, 50s and built like a tree, bursts into her daughter's room with 2 pot lids. She smacks them together repeatedly. Amelia jerks up in her bed.
What's the big deal? God rewards those who stand in the morning. You're a woman now.
Oh.
I have a good news for you.
Interior kitchen. Amelia, Jacob, Olga, and Christoph Brzezinski, 50s, in Clyde oracles, or an acoustic hearing aid, sit behind bowls of porridge.
If you think I'm going to pull
I thought you would be over the moon for this. They can teach you to find husband.
But
I didn't even know we had parents over there.
I did not just pop out of the ground, Schlobeck.
Well, how come you're not sending Jacob to Poland?
Hey, why would they worry about me?
What do you say, Amelia?
I say no!
Jacob grabs her spoon and runs off to the interior bathroom. She stares into the mirror.
Beneath this flow, there's a wildness brewing. There's so much more to this dance I'm doing. Singing my soul, but they don't hear one sound. I'd settle for death before I'd settle down. It's a reckless life, but it is mine. Gathering moss in a steep decline. In their world, dry as it seems, I am drifting downstream, drowning in a dream, set to music, too amusing to lose it, and it burns like
stands at the bottom of the staircase. She looks into the now empty Speak. She walks to the middle of the room. The light from the window hits her like a spotlight. Jacob opens the door and stands at the top of the stairs. Amelia doesn't notice.
Ship me off to find love and pretense. Like our laws, that's a thought with no sense. I got no voice beyond the stage and the band, and you want me to find it in a foreign land. But I'm sticking by my calming crime. If I could fly, I would soar through time. Yes, I'm a girl that may be, but I can still dream. Lusting over love to complete me, completely defeats me, though it's near as the wind through the pines.
Fantasy. The basement is a music hall. An enormous crowd watches her with bated breath.
See it as clear as the moon.
Amelia, come, clean dishes.
And fantasy. Amelia looks up and sees Jacob.
And if I had my way or a say, I would stay and sweetly cling to the king that rules my heart. The music that I meant to sing.
Come on, Amelia. Don't let Mom beat you down.
Ding dong! Exterior Brzezinski house. Socks, the zoot suit from earlier, stands at the door. It swings open. Jacob stands on the threshold with Amelia behind him.
Can I help you?
You the kids that run the jab joint?
Who is it?
Just a pepper, Ma.
They step out onto the porch and shut the door. Socks runs his eyes up and down Amelia's figure.
You met my boss last night, Rex Rinaldi.
Did we do something wrong? We're sorry.
No, geez, no, nothing like that. Well, yes, but no.
What'd you come here to say?
He loved your Speak. He's coming back tonight.
It's swell.
He just didn't like the menu. Think you two can make this happen?
He reaches into his jacket, pulls out a slip of paper, and hands it to Jacob. He and Amelia examine it.
That's a lot of booze.
Absolutely, no problem.
Exterior Lake St. Clair night. Amelia and Jacob stand on a dock. An old rowboat sits in the water in front of them, loaded up with wooden crates. Jacob hoists the last crate into the boat. The whole thing creaks.
Hey, she might not look like much, but she's built like a tank.
He steps into the boat, which pushes it deeper into the water.
If we die tonight, I just want you to know that I hate you.
She steps into the boat and sits. Jacob grabs the oars and proceeds slowly, carefully. The bottles clink inside the crates. Amelia opens one of the crates, opens a bottle of gin, and takes a swig.
Hey!
Don't be such a wet blanket.
She holds the bottle out to him. He grabs it, takes a swig, and hands it back. Jacob spots a light off in the distance. Amelia follows his gaze.
What is that?
Interior Harold's boat. Harold Sullivan, 30s, all buttoned up, stands alone at the wheel of a police boat. He looks out and sees the tiny silhouette of Amelia and Jacob's boat.
What the?
Intercut, Amelia, Jacob, and Harold. Amelia and Jacob watch as the light approaches them.
Oh shoot, it's coming toward us.
Just row!
Jacob plunges the oars into the water and moves as fast as he can. Some water splashes over the side. Harold leans out his window and squints at them. He can just make out two figures and a pile of boxes.
Police, stop the boat!
Amelia stuffs the bottle of gin back into the crate.
You're not going fast enough!
The light moves closer and closer, slowly morphing into the shape of a police boat.
Christ, I think it's the pro piece.
Harold closes in on them.
Put your hands up!
Jacob rows furiously. More water splashes into the boat. Amelia cups her hands and tries to pour the water out, but it's no use. The rowboat fills with water. It capsizes. Amelia takes a deep breath as she emerges from the water.
Jake?
Right here.
He treads over to her. The wooden crates float all around. Harold stops his boat.
Whoa, look at all that liquor.
Interior Harold's boat. Amelia and Jacob sit on the floor, sopping wet and shivering. Their boxes are stacked in the corner. Harold towers over them and stares down for an uncomfortably long time.
I'm waiting.
We were out for a gay old time on the water.
We didn't break any laws. That stuff's legal in Canada.
You're Canadian, eh? Say, how does your national anthem go?
Amelia and Jacob sit silently.
Here's what I think happened. I think you two stole your daddy's boat, and now you're smuggling liquor across the border to have a, what did you say? A gay old time?
You've got it all wrong.
From the look of it, you've got quite a bit of an establishment going. You can tell it to my captain.
Harold turns to the steering wheel and pushes the throttle.
Mom and Pop will kill us.
And we had such a good thing going.
I hope Ronaldo doesn't have our heads.
Amelia pinches Jacob.
What was
Harold
that?
turns immediately.
Oh, but he didn't say anything.
Because if you're talking about Rex Rinaldi, we have more to discuss.
No, he's really gonna have our heads.
This is too good. I've been after Rex for years.
Unrequited love, huh?
He ain't just a crook like you. He's a trafficker, a loan shark, and an extortionist. And that's just the tip of the iceberg.
Get to the point.
I won't arrest you. I'll give you back your liquor, and you're gonna help me catch the son of a bitch.
Jacob grabs his stomach, stands, and vomits out the window. Exterior Brzezinski house. Amelia and Jacob each hold a crate.
So, that was fun.
But Ronaldo, if he catches on...
We get in his inner circle.
Interior the jab joint. It's another night of the speak. Amelia and Jacob stand behind the bar. Rex walks up to them.
Hair the dog?
Bob looks up.
Hairy dog, huh? Kind of like my ex-wife.
Mr. Ronaldo, welcome back to the Jab Joint. Always a pleasure to have you. It's an honor, really.
Amici, if I wanted a razzle-dazzle, I wouldn't be in a basement speak.
What do you want?
2 glasses of champagne.
Jacob nods, turns on his heel, and heads to the back room.
What's jam?
J-A-B. Jake and Amelia Brzezinski.
Jake and Amelia. So that's what they call you?
As opposed to...
Amelia and Jake, alphabetical order.
Jacob returns to the bar, holding a bottle of champagne. He pours 2 glasses.
Perfect.
Rex grabs 1 glass, then hands the other to Amelia. A drunk flapper trips and spills her drink. Jacob rushes to her aid.
I like what you do on stage.
Oh, yes. Last night?
Ever think about making it big?
Oh, I don't know. Every once in a while. All the time.
You could, you know.
Yeah? If I ever get out of this hole.
I'm just saying, I know a lot of people.
You're only flapping your gums, right?
Just something to think about.
Interior Amelia's room. Amelia stands in the middle of the room.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do.
She hears a knock on the door. Olga enters.
What are you doing? We need to bring your father lunch.
Why do I have to be there?
Interior auto body shop. Olga and Amelia walk to the garage. Some husky men tend to a few cars. One of the guys is bent over a car, crack peeking over out of his trousers. Olga points him out.
Look at that one. For marriage.
Looks like he's already taken the plunge.
Olga points out another guy.
How about that one?
He turns around.
That's Jacob.
What are you guys doing here?
Where's Dad? We have his lunch.
No, we don't. I forgot.
Interior manager's office. Amelia and Jacob stand in their father's office.
Hey, listen, I've been thinking and I got an idea.
Jacob peeks out the door, looks both ways, and turns back to her.
About the speak.
What does Rex do better than anyone else?
Toss back bourbon.
Intimidate prohibition agents.
Olga and Christoph enter.
Wait, Amelia.
What are you talking about?
Sandwiches.
Amelia thinks
wants to put Tabasco sauce on her sandwich, while I think while it may not taste as good, mayonnaise is much more dependable.
What?
Mayonnaise is disgusting, and Tabasco sauce might be dependable if we gave it a chance. It could certainly kick mayonnaise's ass.
I like tartar sauce.
Tabasco sauce is way too spicy. You make it hurt.
I can handle myself.
Really? Because it seems like I'm always babysitting you.
A live wire lunch has that spark and that punch, a hit and kick to it that you are deaf to. It's our only chance of surviving the crunch. This is the right thing to do.
You sway and you swoon over any old tune. You're dreaming and scheming and you don't think things through. You're gonna get burned sipping fire from a spoon.
This is the right thing to do. Ooh, this is the right thing to do.
Get on the level or go with the devil. Tell me, do I look like a fool?
Oh yes, you do.
I'm no blue nose.
Well, I'm no wilted petal.
Well, this break is a gem, it's a jewel. Is it that bad to follow one rule? First you take a drink, then the drink takes a drink, then the drink takes you. Does that sound like the right thing to do? So, how's that married man you've been having your eye on?
What married man?
The one I'm gonna clue Mom in on?
You wouldn't.
She'll send you to Poland in no time. It's the only way to pull you out of this mess that you insist on making.
Mess?
Hey, Mom. I have something important to tell you.
Lies! What's going on here?
Well, you see...
I've changed my mind! I want mayonnaise on my sandwich.
No one is having any sandwiches.
What?
Olga and Christoph went back into the office.
Mischief is a flirt, but you're gonna get hurt. No big shot is worth not having you.
No, it's wrong. There's no diamonds in dirt. Find your voice in a choice. Make it tried and true. And Jake, if you ever try to get me sent to Poland again, I'll have you sent somewhere a hell of a lot further.
Duly noted.
It's the right thing.
Right thing.
Right thing.
Right thing.
This is the right thing to do.